Good morning. It is Saturday, July 29th. I just ran 9 miles in 1 hour and 26 minutes. I'm really happy. My goal was 9 miles in 1 hour and 30 minutes, barefoot, of course. And I knew I'd have to run 10-minute miles or better. My first mile was 8:55 and I was a little worried. I didn't know if I would be able to continue going that fast. But I kept all my miles under 10 minutes except for mile 7 was 10:06, and that's because I was crossing a lot of big streets. So I'm really happy. And so I'm going to talk about 5 reasons to run barefoot. But first, I want to show you a clip from work, or 2 clips from work. One of them, the audio went out. So in that one, I'm talking about how I went swimming last night and how beautiful the campus is and what good cross training it is, and swimming barefoot, which of course everybody swims barefoot. It was kind of a joke, but I think the audio went out on that. So I will go ahead and cut to that now. So it's Friday and I just got off work and I went swimming. We have a pool here where I work, and that was really nice to get to go swimming after work. It's great cross training. And so I did some barefoot swimming. Of course, swimming is always barefoot usually. But yeah, look how beautiful it is here. So a really nice relaxing swim after work on Friday. It's great cross training. Okay, it's a little while later. Here I am in my backyard. How do you like my shirt? It was a dark and stormy night. Snoopy typing on his typewriter. My sister went to the Charles Schulz Museum and got me the shirt there. So now I am going to tell you 5 reasons why it's great to run barefoot. And I'm going to actually read some of these reasons because I have them written down. So the first reason, they're not in any particular order. If anything, I would say they're in order from the least best reason to the best reason. So the first reason is you never have to shop for shoes. You never have to worry about shoes or spend any money on shoes. So it's more carefree that way. You don't have to even think about shoes. You can go out running anytime. You don't have to have the right footwear. So it's nice. And it saves money too. The second reason, it is more natural and it aligns your body the way it's supposed to align. Now, I'm not an expert by any means, and I'm not a very good runner. I'm not a very fast runner, but I do know that from my experience, it feels really great and I really like it. And I think it helps my posture to be better. I think it helps align my form. I think it really makes me more conscious of my running form. And the third reason, they say that you never get injured if you run barefoot. That may be the case for some people. I actually have been injured, but it was more from overuse. It was an overuse injury. I had peroneal tendonitis where I was pushing too hard after a marathon. I was supposed to be recovering and I decided to run as fast as I could for 6 miles. And I kind of pulled something in my lower leg on the outside. So, but they say you don't get injured, and I think probably I get much less injured than I would otherwise. My knees are great, my back is great, everything's great. Running barefoot is awesome. Okay, that was the third reason. I'm turning the page here. Bear with me while the page gets turned. Oh, by the way, that video, I thought it didn't have any sound. I think it did have sound. Okay, number 4. Potentially, you can run faster barefoot because you're already on your toes. And I remember reading as a child in a magazine called Children's Digest, which doesn't exist anymore, but I loved that magazine when I was a kid. It was a lot about fitness and people running and swimming. I remember a story about this girl that would get up like 4 o'clock in the morning to train swimming every day. I thought that was so cool. It was a cool magazine. I still have them all from the 80s. Okay, that was a real tangent. But I remember reading in Children's Digest that you can run faster if you're on your toes running. And I remember trying that, and I think it's true. I'm not an expert, but I think it's true if you're on your toes. Now, when you run barefoot, you have to run on your toes or on the balls of your feet, you know what I mean? And so I think it just naturally makes you faster. I think just plunking down on your heels is just gonna slow you down. That's just my personal opinion. It's not a professional, I'm not a professional. Okay, that was 4. Here's 5, and I think this is maybe one of my favorite reasons. You definitely get more attention running barefoot, and people will talk to you more, and you get to meet more people and make more friends. I think that was it. Yes, people will talk to you more. Just because it's so strange. And I dress kind of unusually too, and I think that kind of, people look at me like, what? But I like that. So I like being an individual. That's another thing. If you run barefoot, it's a very individualistic feeling. So those are my 5 reasons why I run barefoot. And if you're a barefoot runner, I would love to hear why you like it in the comments. Or if you prefer running with shoes, it would be cool to hear reasons why running with shoes is better. I mean, we all have our own opinions, and it would be fun to hear what you guys think. Have a great day!